Thank you very much, Dan. I'll use a few notes if you don't mind, but I'll keep it short and sweet. I'll be on Facebook later. You can re-catch it. If you miss anything I say, we can win it in slow time. Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank Tam on behalf of the bridesmaids for his kind words. I'd also like to personally thank Thomas and Sarah Colwyn over there for getting me up here in a skirt and a pink tie. And also for keeping, oh I forgot the pink flower. And also for keeping the logistics simple and sticking to just the 2 countries and 3 towns for So what can I say about a man who was brought up in the Gauls in the south side of Glasgow, who left Scotland at an early age and headed down south to England to work, who's progressively moved to hotter and sunnier climates and survived with his charm, wit, skill and intelligence. And some would say, ruggedly handsome good looks. But that's enough about me. I'm actually here to talk about Tam. Tam's gone through many phases over the years.
God.
Started off, he was very mischievous when he was younger. Him and his partner in crime used to do simple things like putting mice through letterbox doors, throwing water to passers-by in the middle of Glasgow. I don't know whether they enjoyed that, they probably just thought it was raining. He was also very innocent when he was younger. Some would say gullible. He once wrote a letter of complaint
Oh my God.
to the manufacturers of Angel Delight. This is custard-based dessert, instant whipped cream, and he wrote to them to say that it wasn't as light, it didn't actually float in air. I don't know if you've ever seen the advert. The advert at the time depicted people walking around with Angel Delight effectively on the end of a bit of string floating.
Bird's Angel Delight comes in 9 fruity flavours, each one so rich and so tasty. But they're so lusciously light, you may find one tiny problem. Still, when it's time to start enjoying Angel Delight, there's no problem about that at all.
Now, I don't know if that was the end of Tam's innocence, or if that was the start of Tam the food critic, but we'll see there. He also went through a new romantic phase. This is where he wore some really dodgy clothes and he wore more lipstick and makeup than his 4 sisters. I thought that was a particularly worrying phase, but hopefully he's got over that one. Down south in the Isle of Wight, guys over there, in London he worked in various bars, clubs and restaurants. He was tinkering with cars and chefing at the same time, which is an interesting mixture for me. Tam likes the old Rat Pack, and for the younger members, the Rat Pack was a group of entertainers. The most famous ones being Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. Tam likes the old Rat Pack songs and Frank Sinatra songs, as you possibly hear if he ends up anywhere near a karaoke mic.
She left
He doesn't sing very often, does he? He also likes dressing up. And he used to do a lot of dressing up as black and white minstrels and do a lot of Al Jolson impression. He does a lot of singing of Al Jolson. He's quite famous, getting down on one knee, all blacked out, singing, "Mammy, Mammy, Mammy."
You getting drunk?
I'm drunk, guys.
Ah, that's good, I'm drunk.
I don't know if he's just missing his mother from having left Scotland at an early age, or whether it's a natural progression from wearing kitchen wipes and makeup and being covered in engine oil. But nowadays Tam's a bit of a he's a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to his cooking, and I'll bet Sarah can't even end up going out for a meal without Tam, the food critic, pointing out that there shouldn't be such things as mushrooms in a carbonara sauce.
Oh my god, remember
One of his pet hates. I actually like mushrooms in my carbonara. But Tam would tell me that there are some really good restaurants in Fingarola and Riviera. He particularly remembers walking in town with Sarah. They were having a nice day, walking around. Walked past this restaurant that had an absolutely amazing aroma coming out of it. So, being a gentleman as my brother is, he decided he would treat Sarah. So they walked past the second time. But Tam tells me he does like to pamper Sarah. He gets her to text him 10 minutes before she leaves work after a hard day, so that he can run the hot water and make sure there's lots of hot soapy bubbles ready for her when she gets in. Seemingly the quicker she can get those dishes done, the quicker she gets dinner on. You can see we're up here in some kilts today. This is actually the Kilhoun Modern Tartan. I didn't think it was a good idea at the start, trying to talk Tam out of it. And I don't think Sarah thought it was a good idea either at the beginning, judging by a remark I overheard between Sarah and her sister Rachel. I didn't catch the full conversation, but it was something about this being Tam's last chance to wear the trousers. But Sarah and Tam do look good together. But they are living proof, if ever was needed, in the battle of the sexes, that men have far, far better taste than women. After a week with Sarah. Sarah was telling me that they had a nice Christmas up at their house, and everything was going well, and Tam unexpectedly got down on one knee. His friends from the Isle of Wight are thinking Tam regularly falls off the couch, but no, this was deliberate. I asked Sarah if she knew what he was up to, and she said she remembered thinking at the time, yes, finally, this is it, Tam's going to do it. He's going to do his famous Al Jolson impression and sing Mammy. He didn't, so Tam's told me he's been desperately trying to get fit for the wedding, and he's given up all forms of junk food. You can see, can't you? He read that smoking was bad for him, so he's given up smoking. He read that drinking was bad for him, so he's given up drinking. He read that unsafe sex was bad for him, so he's given up reading. I'm expected to give a little bit of advice today. So first, for the single people that are here, if you find it frustrating that older family members come up to you at weddings, poke you in the ribs and say, "Oh, you'll be next," take my advice, do the same to them at a funeral. Listen, stop. To my brother, two things that are very important in your marriage: honesty and understanding. Honesty, you'll find that as a married couple you'll get many ups and downs, as all couples do. But no matter how bad things get, you almost must be honest with Sarah. And if you give your word to Sarah, you must keep it. Very important. And understand you should never give your word. Never go to bed angry. Stay up and fight. If you get back to the house drunk and are treated with tolerance, kindness and understanding, you're in the wrong house. Tam, if Sarah doesn't treat you the way that she should treat you, be thankful. But Tam has had a history of being impatient over the years, and I'm actually glad that he's taken his time to get this one right, man. So, Tam, it's my honour to be your best man. I wish you and Sarah long life and happiness. I hope everything goes well for you. Lots of fun days to come. So, if everybody got a glass, I'll just make a quick toast to the happy couple. To Thomas and Sarah O'Hoon. Toast his long life, health and happiness.
Please hear my cry, and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for you. Now I don't want to bother you, but I'm in distress. This danger of me losing all my happiness. 'Cause I love a guy who doesn't know I exist. And this love you can't fix. Everybody, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow flow straight to my lover's heart for me. Nobody but me. Yeah, yeah. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me. My Cupid, if your arrow misses love strong for me, I swear I'm gonna love him till eternity. I know between the both of us is how we could steal. You would help me if you live. So, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow flow straight to my lover's heart for me. Nobody but me. Yeah, yeah. Cupid, please hear my cry and let your arrow fly straight to my lover's heart for me.
And it was Lola, she was a showgirl, with yellow faces and a fresh cut bells. I did with Georgia, and when she told me stuff, so the Elvis things about a kiss and Charlie. They were things that called, we were young and they had each other. We could ask one more at the gun. The hardest spot of your banner, hold your cover, never get better. Music and fashion were always the best at the car. It's